Can hear a lack of playable Master Chief from that voice. All right, Periwinkle. I'm not adding Fortnite characters into Halo. All right, I have a very strong stance on this. Unless it's like a really hot girl. Like, God, what's that one that every Fortnite player thirsts? I don't play Fortnite enough. There's this one character everybody thirsts over. I can't remember that one, though. They're like purple. That's all I remember is a purple character. When Accepted Rifle walks in... Bro, we don't talk about him, okay? Please don't bring him up. This is a safe space where we don't talk about Accepted Rifle. Cortana from Fortnite? Now you're speaking my language. Alright, that's, yeah. Bro, it should be illegal to have 2 cups of coffee back to back like I just did before the stream. I feel like I'm actually just gonna bounce out of my chair. Oh, dude, why is my heart racing so fast right now? Alright, we'll get started in a sec. I have to browse on my phone while everybody shows up. I gotta look at my X.com, the Everything app timeline. Do you guys also browse X, the Everything app? Your heart has turned into Pelicans? True. Dude, there's something about Pelicans that just lights a fire in me. I think they're just such a cool dropship. Also, bad news, guys. I think I'm a Halo doomer again. Oh, I think it's true, man. I watched a video recently that really stacked up all the recent fuck-ups that occurred in the development of Halo, and I was like, damn, it really is that bad, isn't it? Enjoying us being Halo doomer is way more fun. Yeah, you know, it's just... with the remaining Halo community that still exists and cares enough to be a part of it online, which is very small, by the way, it's a tiny community, the people who are, like, still like, oh my god, yes, I love 343 story. I'm like, what are you, stupid? Just blowing from stupid down? I don't know, man, I'm such a doomer now, it's not good. It's not good. It's like, obviously nothing against the devs, like, duh, I'm not an idiot, I do mod stuff, but like... God damn. It ain't hot.
Alright, I think we should get started with this video game stream.
Hello! Welcome. You're here, aren't you? I would say I'm happy to have you here, but I'm actually very happy to have you here. Dude, I'm so sorry about this, by the way. When I made this pose for the chair, like, ages ago, I didn't make the overlay animations when I look around, so if I just look up and down really fast, it does that, and I just want to apologize ahead of time. I like this pose, but this is not, that's not good. Holy fuck! Thank you! Awesome for the massive 50! Holy hell! Thank you very much, that's massive, bro! Thank you very much! Thank you!
I hope you know how appreciated you are, man. Being close to 30, ouch.
Hey, me too.
Halo is what I grew up on.
Hey,
and
me
any
too.
more the new ones suck, but seeing you breathe life into the great ones is truly amazing.
Thank you for the extremely kind words. The very generous 50. That means a lot, honestly. Listen, man. Alright, listen. I'm 27, turning 28 in like a couple months, okay? So I hear you. I hear you. Growing up on Halo is a very, like, special time, man. Halo was not just a video game, it was like a phenomenon. It was like a genuinely massive phenomenon. And and then being a fan of it to this day, Like, I'm still a fan of many franchises that I grew up with to this day. Like Godzilla, for example. I love the Godzilla franchises. And getting to see all these really fun, goofy, like Hollywood, unserious movies being made that are all just action-packed, and then the Japanese are cooking up like their actual dramatic, really good ones. I'm like, wow, man, I love that this Godzilla franchise I grew up with is being treated with respect and is evolving well, and it's being adapted into the modern era well, and it's like, wow, that's so cool. And then as a Halo fan, I'm just like, yeah, that it's not good, dude. My question is this, okay? My question is this, all right? And I wonder this. When you have a company like Halo Studios, all right, aka 343 Industries, you have these extremely talented developers, artists, technical artists, modelers, and texture artists, and animators, and like they are so damn good at what they do, man. Their talent is incredible. And then you have these people making decisions there that makes you just think, why do they have a job, bro? What? It's really not that hard. It's really not that hard. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Like, people like are all, I feel like people reasonably would be like, yeah, man, it's really not that hard. Like, sorry, let me rephrase that. People would be like, it actually is that hard. I feel like would be what people would expect. They'd be like, yeah, man, making a Halo game, it's like this crazy thing. No, dude. It's actually not that hard to make a good Halo game. It's really not. Especially if you're stacked with these goated fucking artists and super talented game devs who are working there. Press over there hasn't offered you a job? Dude, I'm a nobody. Like, I appreciate very much, and I'm forever grateful that you guys want to watch these streams as I dick around in an old game engine and make fun maps and mods and stuff, but like, I'm a nobody, bro. At the end of the day, that's just the truth. When it comes to like the industry, just because having a big number on YouTube or something means nothing in the video game industry. It means fucking absolutely nothing. They don't give a shit about me, and they probably never will. Like the community managers and stuff, like they'll follow me and like my tweets and stuff, and I love that. That's so fun. I'm really like grateful that they care enough, and like mostly I just think that they're probably really happy to see that the mod tools that they spent so much time giving to the community are getting like some fun use out of, and I love that. But like, they're never gonna offer me a job, man. And honestly, I don't know if I would necessarily want, like, I suppose I probably would, but like, I don't know, man. Having to work on something like that would be like, I would feel very disheartened. Just wait for the launcher. True. Also, hi guys. Sorry, I got bedhead today, so you'll excuse me for a second. Gotta make myself presentable, sort of. They could offer me a job, please. Yeah, listen, if they offered me a job, I'd take it. I'm not gonna lie, I would. I would still make mods, but I would definitely take the job. But then I wouldn't be able to trash talk management anymore. Probably they wouldn't offer me a job because I do trash talk management. Okay, it's. I got better today. Hey, my man. Hey, my man. I want to work there. I would want to work there too. That'd be sick. I just want to work on Halo, man. You know, I'm making Halo mods, and like, dude, if I was there, I would be so annoying though. I would be so fucking annoying. I'd be like, yeah, man, I love that, like, you're doing this, like, whole multiplayer thing. What if we just did, can we get the programmers to, like, up the limit of players to, like, 64? And, you know, what if this building could blow up, man? You know, this map is cool, but what if we, like, what if you cut out the building and made, like, an object, and we may get one of the animators to, like, get that shit to, like, blow up super dramatically, and it's, like, this whole evolution type shit. Oh, that'd be so, I would be so annoying like that, bro. I'd be, like, talking to my manager every day. I'm like, dude, I was working in the Halo 3 engine, and I know it could handle it, and I know the new engine is way better, man. Just, like, hear me out. Let me spitball this. This bro is free to animate shit on, like, fucking Tuesday, because he's pretty much done with it. God, more microtransactions, bro? Let me pitch it on the microtransactions. Let me be like, okay, dude, here's a new cosmetic idea that doesn't suck ass. Some guy over at, like, management's like, no, we don't like that idea. We want more weapon charms. The players love weapon charms. It provides them something special they can see on their screen at all times. We want more weapon charms. Like, okay. Yeah, great idea. Everyone loves those. Awesome. Sorry. So tired of this. Weapon charms are dumb as fuck. They just cover your vision. They're so stupid. It's just a little fucking nothing. You know what a good weapon charm would be? weapon charm should not be a cosmetic that you buy. A weapon charm should be like a fucking badge, like a CS:GO sticker on a weapon, you know? Like, if you get like a crazy rank in a competitive for a season, like how fucking like Overwatch does those really cool animated sprays, you should make them like an exclusive, a non-monetary edition. That would give weapon charms like an actually cool use, where they become like this rare, exclusive thing that like you only see on like the best players' guns and stuff. Having everyone have weapon charms and making them fucking like goofy little things is stupid. It's stupid. I don't like it. That's not a good way to implement that system. There's way better cosmetic systems that you could put in. Anyway, sorry, I'm ranting, but we're gonna work on the Pelican today. We're gonna make this turret really fucking awesome. This is the Halo 2 Anniversary single-player turret, ripped out of Halo 2 Anniversary single-player, obviously. And obviously, it looks kind of weird because it's green, and also, when you fire it, it's weird because it doesn't do a 360-degree movement. So every time we've played Permafrost, and somebody gets in the co-pilot seat in here, where is it? They get in the co-pilot seat. God, it's so dark in the Pelican. Holy shit. They get in here, and they sit in the little co-pilot seat right here, and then I don't know, they can't aim behind them, and it sucks. Fuck it, custom weapon skin creator? Yeah, like, if somebody wanted to like lock down monetization in like the next Halo multiplayer title, and they were like, okay, we can't just like give people infinite customization, but instead we want to like monetize it. I feel like the system that they had before for like prior coatings and Infinite was pretty sick. But there's a sweet middle ground, right, where you have like really cool skins that have like camo patterns and like textures and like all this crazy shit that you would monetize, but then you secondarily give them flat base color customization, right? You want flat base colors for primary and secondary colors? Give a basic system for that. But then you monetize the actual complex, more interesting textured skins. Monetizing the flat colors is dumb. It's just gonna make players mad. And it did make players mad. They're still mad to this day about it. Thank you for the 2 Epic Gaming Grunt.
You would be good at making Halo mods.
You know what? I might. It's possible. It's possible. I won't say it with any certainty, but I might be alright at making Halo mods. If I ever give it a shot, you know, maybe. Possibly. Got a YouTube... Dude! That memory leak in YouTube's chat here has been there for 5 years? 5 years now, I want to say. On Chrome browser, by the way. The standard web browser that it's expected people will be watching YouTube streams on, because it's like the most popular browser in the world. That's been a memory leak for like 5 years, so not a big deal or anything. People just can't watch streams for extended periods of time on desktop. Not that it's a big deal. You know, it only happens on every machine I watch it on. It's only a little memory leak that completely shuts down the streaming experience and lags your PC endlessly. It's really not a big deal. Reminder numbers. I see you, Anna. Sorry. I've been very busy lately. It's a very easy fix. You know what? We can fix it on stream today, actually. Also, sorry. I'm pulling up the Pelican in the background right now. We're going to take a look at the turret, and we're going to re-import the whole thing. I'm going to try another browser. I literally can't watch this, dude. It's so bad. It's so bad. It's been there for at least 5 years. Probably longer. But since I was streaming like 4 or 5 years ago, it's been there. It's horrible. I can almost guarantee it'll happen every single stream. Colin, thank you for the 5, man. Appreciate it.
I see you added the mammoth to your GitHub repo for Halo Reach, but it doesn't seem to work in Halo 3 Sapien.
Yeah.
Do you happen to have a version for Halo 3?
I do.
Also, chill with the coffee, bro. It's not good for your heart.
Nah, man. I'm trying to get a heart attack before I turn 35, man. I'm trying to see what that feels like. You know, I'm just trying to experience life to the fullest. I'm all about new experiences and sensations, man. I bet it's crazy intense, bro. Okay, here's our turret. But thank you for the 5. Where you go? I want to close my window. I don't want my neighbors hearing me be like, bro, thank you for the 5, bro. And they're like, who the fuck? I think I'm less than a year older than you. Old! No, it's cool. I'm very young, so it's we're both pretty young by that standard. Oh, Destiny music! I don't want. Neighbors be like, where's my fiver? Yeah. Yeah, Firefox. Firefox is a goated browser. I want to switch over, but then I just keep hearing them doing dumb shit, and I'm like, Chromium already, fucking Google's already got all my shit. I'm locked down, bro. It's over. Google's got me by the balls, man. It is what it is. The fuck? This is not... Where's my animation, brother? Hello? I would like the gun to be animated, please. Hello? Never mind. I guess we just don't get the animated version of the gun. All right, we're gonna make new gun animations. Easy freaking peasy, dude. We're gonna do this the exact same way I do every gun animation. We're gonna go wow and delete all that. Maybe the neighbors are the ones donating. Dude, that'd be sick. I'd love to walk outside my house one day and somebody's like, dude, I'm such a huge fan of you in the way that you do those things with your computer, bro. The Halo video game. Like, not to brag. Dude, you know what? The only time I've been recognized is ever since I moved here to Austin and I started hanging out with like larger streamer adjacent people. I'll occasionally have people come up to me now and I'll like tell them, they'll be like, oh yeah, well, I'm like, oh, I'm Drake. You know, I go by Rejected Shotgun on YouTube. They never know about the Halo shit, bro. They always just go, The Haunting Minecraft? I'm like, well, technically, it was a long time ago, but yeah. They're like, no way! That must suck. It doesn't suck. I mean, I made The Haunting with my friends like years and years ago, so it's not like I hate it or anything. If somebody pulled up and started watching The Haunting, I'd be like, all right, I'm gonna do it for real. But no, normally it's, I don't care. Normally it's fine. Is that Green Knight the No Room for Error guy? Dude, wait, you know him? Holy shit! That's crazy. Alright, I'm making new animations for this thing. This is easy, bro. This is easy. I can do this in my sleep, bro. Brother. Telling anyone my favorite game is Halo always reveals just how old we are. Yeah. And it's been so long since Halo was relevant that, like, even the mods I do to casual people who were big Halo fans back in the day often don't mean anything. They're like, oh, yeah, I remember the Pelican. Oh, the Scarab, yeah, from, like, campaign or whatever. And I'm like, yep. from the campaign. Being a Minecraft YouTuber is a fate worse than death. Hey, I got out early, okay? Every other Minecraft YouTuber, besides, like, Captain Sparkles, GOAT, by the way, seems to have, had a fascination with the youth, alright? Not me, though. Thankfully, I'm a normal, well-adjusted individual who's not a fucking freak. Call. I'm busy. Look, I'm too busy right now. Look at this. Oh, shit, wait. Alright, watch this, watch this. I'm gonna do RXX45. Oh, dude, huge. The browser switched, stopped all this bullshit. Yeah, man, I'm not gonna lie. That shit blows. Alright, so this is the aiming down part of the animation. You basically just have to animate the points that this thing is able to aim at in, like, a very specific format. Which is what I'm doing right now, where, like, you do the downward-looking animations first. And then all of these become, like, the middle-tier animations when you're aiming straight, and then the highest, most upward-facing animations would be this one. For the most upward-facing animations, I might just, like... I might just put it up, like, 15 degrees. Okay, there we go. Animation's done, bro. Look at that. This is me right now. This is what it feels like for me sitting here just fucking. That's good though. Now that I have these animations, I can plug them in to the video game, and it'll work wonderfully. So let's do that. I'm gonna export it out. You guys don't get to see it. You don't have the privilege of watching this immaculate movement. So we'll go boom, Halo 3 overlay type animation. We export that. And then I'll put this into here, and then I'll grab some folders in my computer. What are like parents from like, or like grandparents from like the 90s call computers? Like, you know how they call like remotes clickers? How we call the AIs clankers? No, they would. My grandpa used to say it. He'd be like, he had like this great accent. He'd be like looking for the clicker. Objects, vehicles. They're all telly boxes. Computer used to be a job title held by one who used a computer. That's true. That's a good point. What did they call them? Maybe I would say it was digital computer, but the word digital didn't really become popular until like the 90s ish. An automated computer. I don't know, I guess they would just call it a computer. I guess that was just relevant. That was like just a real thing. A word that was used all the way back in them olden days. All right, let's run this. We go tool, model, animations, objects, vehicles, Pelican, turrets, chain gun. And then we got to go into the little animations for it. Now that we like redid the way that the Pelican's turret's allowed to look around, we got to go check this out. Which is your favorite Elite model, and why is it Halo 2's? It's actually going to be Reach or Infinite for me. I do think the artists and everybody involved in that cooked so goddamn hard. Reach really brought them back to like their Halo 1 style, where they're very like sleek and agile. Halo 3 made them a little too bulky, and then Halo 4 made them look fucking stupid beyond belief. Made them look so goddamn dumb. Holy shit, I'll never get over how stupid the Elites look in fucking 4 and 5. They're so ugly. So yeah, I'm gonna go probably with like Infinite, because it's just like HD Reach, essentially. Like very modern HDified Reach. Where the turrets? There it is, okay. You should mod Halo 4 to fix it. Ooh! But then I would have to play Halo 4. Ew! Excuse me. How many frames is this? It's like 4? I think it'd be 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Alright, let's see. How do the gun work? Do it work? Ooh, it do work. Oh, I can aim in 360 degrees. Wait, where's my controller? I gotta go check it out. Hold on. Enhance. Zoom in. Oh, look at that, dude. Easy. Pew pew. Pew pew. Modeling lighting was good, but Infinite's lighting and shaders are so ass. No, honestly, it's been so long, I can't even recall. I just know how good they looked when I put them in Halo 4's engine, and with like all these shaders and everything. Oh man, that shit was nice. Ooh. Halo 4 mods are slowly draining my life away. Dude, that's the only reason that I'm not modding Halo 4. Like, Green is right. Every time he comes in, he's like, Halo 4's engine is the best. I'm like, yeah, but modding that engine feels like shit, dude. It sucks. It really just fucking sucks, man. That's why I like... Dude, the further you get away from, like, Halo 1, the more it sucks. Like, I think modding Halo 2 is just cozy and nice. It's like low poly, and it's like you can match the art style with like reasonably mid-tier skill. I mean, I can't do it that well, to be honest, but I can pass if I take my time on it. And then you go to Halo 3, and it's like it's harder. You definitely got to put in a lot more effort. Halo 3 is pretty nice looking, but it's still kind of cozy. It's still kind of nice. It's Halo Reach, and you're like, okay, we're exiting cozy, nice territory, but it's still doable. And then Halo 4, it's just like, I give up, bro. This is ass. Halo Reach is by far the easiest. You're not understanding what I'm saying! You're not listening to me! I'm not saying it's hard to import a model because Crisp made his fucking Foundry Blender toolkit. I'm talking about matching art styles and working in the engine and with the tags and the time it takes to accomplish something, which you can do a lot faster in the older games because it's lower fidelity models and textures, etc. Where it's kind of just cozy, it's easier, you're just kind of chilling. And then you get to Halo Reach, and it's like, you want to make something custom? Well, you better put in a ton of effort into it. You better match the artist's quality at Bungie in 2010, 2009, 2010. Because, damn, they cooked, bro. Halo Reach 4, Bonobo. What is Bonobo? Isn't Bonobo the name of Foundation? Isn't that what they called Foundation before it was renamed to Foundation? Isn't that what caused that whole issue? Like in MCC where they like accidentally named, yeah, they renamed it for the mod tools. Okay, fair enough. It went from it does feel a little weird now that I think about it, because like the editor for Halo 2 and 3 is Guerrilla. One for Halo 1 as well is Guerrilla. They spell it like Guerrilla Warfare, but it's still like Guerrilla. Probably because the codename for Halo at one point was Monkey Nuts, and then switching from Guerrilla to Bonobo, another type of ape. It's like, okay, why did they switch it to Foundation? What a strange name change. It's pretty easy, but you lack the skill needed, I guess. All right, dude, the bro's just rage baiting me now. All right, I'm glad this works. We're gonna give this a camo texture now. I'm gonna make an alternate variant to this with a really sick camo texture. Or watch that Halo 2 documentary of Bungie having a little summer party and then basically locking themselves inside to grind the hell out of Halo 2. Yeah, that was pretty brutal. That was pretty brutal. I do not envy those guys, man. I can't imagine. I was literally rewatching that recently, and I was hearing some of them being like, yeah, we didn't even leave the office for like weeks sometimes. I would just have my like girlfriend bring me a change of clothes. I was like, Jesus, man, what the fuck? That place must have stunk, man. You know they didn't have a fucking shower in that office. It must have smelled like ass in there, bro. Like when the astronauts came out of the Apollo capsules, people would gag at the smell. Like, and they were only in there for like a week max. How much we got left for this mod? That's a good question. Not like a crazy amount, to be honest with you. Not like anything crazy. Mostly it's just polishing shit up for the most part. I'm actually cutting back features, funnily enough, because I feel like I overdid how much was needed. Wow, this is the diffuse texture, bro? What the fuck? When did I make it so icky? Ew. Let's grab the green color. Drop it down a little bit. That's probably good. I'm gonna do a hue saturation with this as a mask, and I'm gonna try desaturating it. Ooh. Can I add a filter to a mask? I've actually never tried that before. Filter, blur, Gaussian blur. Oh! Let's do like a 2-pixel blur. How does that look? Ooh, it made it worse. Ew! I mean, it's fine though. How about instead of hue saturation for that? I got an idea. We'll do a brightness contrast, and then I'll hue saturate it out of colored existence, and then I'll up the brightness like that. Huh? Kind of fucking big blade, actually, if you ask me, frankly. Oh! Alright, let me save this to Pelican Turret Snow Diffuse. Alright, and then what I'll do is I'll import that texture. Modding skills, bro, you don't even mod Halo. You don't even mod Halo, bro. You don't even know. He doesn't even know, man. Alright, now we're going to make a duplicate of the chain gun turret, and we're going to make it an exclusive and unique object that only is used by the Snow Pelican. And I'm going to call it, get this, Chain Gun Snow. It's kind of sick. It's kind of fucking sick, bro. Alright. Whoa! Why are there two of them? Oh, right. I already had one, huh? Whatever. That's not true. You would be like, whoa, that's so cool if I showed you. You would explode even. Okay, bro. Ew, first of all. And second of all, you don't make Halo mods, so it's impossible. As you give the Pelican an A10 shin gun. Dude, I saw a video recently. It was kind of brutal. It was like it was just some like the IRGC guys down in Iran. And they and an A10, I think it was probably the first time there was footage of being shot at by an A10 Warthog. And holy fuck. You know how like the A10 Warthog makes that iconic sound where it's just like vroom? It does not sound like that when the bullets are heading in your direction, bro. It's so scary. It just sounds like this high-pitched static screaming and everything around you is just like turning to dust. Absolutely horrifying. Also, weirdly cool. The sound of me shitting, bro, dude. With these 2 coffees in me, at some point in the next hour, I'm going to get up from stream as these 2 coffees just absolutely destroy my intestines. And I'm going to be like, guys, I'm just going to grab a water really quickly. And you're just going to hear me in the distance going, ah! It'll be fine, though. Yeah, you'll hear the A10 work. Big content, so true. So true. Dude, my dad used to tell me that joke, the brown pants joke. Oh, that looks pretty good. It's too bright, but that looks... Alright, yeah. Let me just unbrighten it a little bit. You know, bring the brightness value on the hue, saturation, and brightness sliders down to a smaller value. Re-import the bitmaps. Yeah, match is pretty good. There's our snow turret, guys. Feel free to clap. Feel free to send me 3 Bitcoin. Whatever makes you feel like you have plotted me correctly. I won't judge. That said, I think I need to set this texture to be uncompressed color because it's doing this nasty thing. I hate this compression. It's green, bro. It's compressing to these green colors. You gotta... And now the green is gone. Crickets. Come on, guys. It's a silly prank. Just send me 3 Bitcoin for as a prank, bro. It's a social experiment, man. I think I might re-import the Pelican. Ignore the UV seams. Not my faults, okay? Who was it? Saber Interactive or somebody? Whoever did Halo 2 Anniversary's campaign. Not me. I'm chilling, bro. That's actually a real feature of the medal. Yeah. Master Ooh, thank you for the $2 million!
Wow.
Wow. Yeah, I need to re-import the Pelican. Wow. You know, we have great conversations here. And that's just proof of it right there. Wow. Okay, this is the Pelican. Now my question is, why is the landing gear being weird? What's going on there? Is it gear? The gear is fine. Wheels. Oh. Yeah, these need to be on the wheels region, that's why. Yeah, I think the other thing I gotta do is get this damn glass. I think there's a shadow override, isn't there? I'm pretty sure there is. I think there's a way I can make so the glass itself does not cast shadows. When Mr. Beast is doing a project in Alaska and wants volunteers. Are you in Alaska? If so, you should go, because nothing interesting happens in Alaska, and that will be the most interesting thing to happen to anyone in Alaska in the last 10 years. Blasted fool, it's in the shader tag. Wait, what is? At least in Halo 4? Oh yeah, no, Halo 3's shading is stupid. It's... Shadow receive. Oh, here we go. Shadow cast override. Region glass. See, I know what I'm fucking talking about here, okay? Alright, let's grab the glass. The Pelican glass. Alright, yeah, we got the Pelican glass. And then I'm going to put this real fast. Get that. Hit him with that default glass region right there. Kind of sick. Kind of fucking sick. And then let's put that in as a render model. Take offense to that remark. You sadly are correct. Listen, I've never lived in Alaska myself, alright? Everything I know is going to be secondhand. But I've had friends who live in Alaska, and they all say the same thing. They look at me dead in the eyes, and they're like, good God, there's nothing to do here. I want to move away so bad. It's pretty much that every single time. Like, if you move to Alaska as an adult, you probably got your reasons. But if you grow up in Alaska as a young person, you're probably just like, anywhere else but here. Alright, I'm re-importing the Pelican as we speak. It's gonna be pretty freaking epic. Alright, now the real thing I need to test, though, is whether or not the gear and the glass actually work correctly. And to do that, because I have I do a cursed thing to get the snow pelican working, I'm actually gonna have to spawn in a regular-ass pelican here. Make sure that it works. Oh! Anywhere that far north is gonna suck, even with the north. And so you say that, but, like, think about, like, Greenland. Not Greenland, Iceland. Arguably way less far north than Alaska. I don't actually know the latitudes on that, but probably. That's probably the case. Maybe. Computing bound sliding. Or Siberia. Yeah, Siberia would suck. That would just be ass. Alaska's great for doing stuff outdoors and surviving in the cold and the dark over half the year. I mean, it doesn't sound that bad for me. I like sitting inside. I don't know, I like going outside sometimes, but like if I was stuck inside for like half a year, that'd be alright. I've done that before. Just ignoring Green now. He's actually just regurgitating shit that... Green, you're not beating the allegations. You literally come to me and you're like, how come people in the community say the same joke over and over? And then you do the same thing! You're not ignoring me if you say that you're ignoring me. Herb, actually, I freaking am. That didn't work at all! I think. No, wait. Maybe it did. Oh, it did work! It's just really hard to tell. I still have the glass region. I do not. Okay, well, that worked reasonably well. Now I just need to carry that over onto the other Pelican so the landing gear isn't pitch black. Alright, so we're going to take the render model, copy it. We're going to delete the snow render model. We're going to paste this. We're going to call it snow. Then I'm going to open it up, and we're going to swap out the materials, and it's going to be good. It's going to be very good. Halo 4 fans are like the Rust users in the programming community. I do not know enough about programming to know how Rust users are, but I'm going to presume they're awful based on what you said. Is that like Arch Linux users, where they're just like, actually, that's a blackguarding thing, but I use Arch Linux, and it's kind of fucking epic. Oh, there we go. Pelican hole snow. Then we gotta do Pelican decals. There. Pelican decal snow. Hole snow. Oh, there's crash. Wait, oh! Ooh. Okay, I'll grab that. Any other snow decals? No, just net. Okay. Pelican decal snow, and then I just gotta do crashed Pelican hole snow. Okay. Boom! Look at that. It's pretty good, huh? I would say Rust is slightly worse. They go to every project and go, I'm actually using use Rust, even in use cases where it makes no sense to use. Lovely. I love that. That's so fun. Map is so bright that anything that's not actually blindingly white is so fucking hard to look at. Well, okay, Pelican should be good now, actually. I do think it probably, arguably, needs a little bit of a damage buff, but I'll tweak that part right now. This is the snow chain gun that's on the Pelican's chin here. I want to see what the weapon it uses is. Chain gun, turret, snow. Low-key, I might make it do slight explosive type damage. That way it just damages stuff overall more equally. Like explosion small. Is it game dev is only really used for network and security shit, but you shouldn't use it for the game itself for performance reasons? Yeah, you gotta use... You're not programming in C++, you're a pussy! That's just the truth of it, ain't it? Okay, impact damage. Okay, I have unique impact damage. Tell me it doesn't already... Okay, bullet vehicles are gonna become explosion small. And then I'll buff it a little. 8 damage per bullet. If you hit all 5 bullets, 8 times 5 is like fucking 45, I think. Or 40. That's pretty good. Just make your game in HTML. And yet... I was gonna say people do, but no they don't. It's like fucking JavaScript. Shouldn't it have the Reach / Halo 3 chopper AoE? What did you just call me? Should the bullet have... I don't think the bullet should have AoE. I mean, I guess it... No, because this is impact damage. I don't want it to do AoE. The Phantom, though. Yes. The Phantom, we're about to get to that. I'm going to make the Phantom chin gun turret. It's going to be so goddamn strong. It's going to blow everything up. Making modern games web browser easy nowadays since they actually support GPU renders can support GPU accelerated games. I know, dude. And can you believe people still don't have GPU acceleration enabled on some of their browsers by default? I remember when they first started rolling that out. And I was like, wow. I can run a Unity game in my browser? Make it shoot Godzilla beam? Dude, I don't know why I didn't think of that. That'd be fucking sick. Godzilla beam is the new Scarab gun. GPU acceleration makes Chrome lag for me? Oh, dude. That's actually crazy you say that because that means you're having like a horrible skill issue. No, the only time I turn off GPU acceleration is when I'm trying to screen share like a fucking Netflix show or something in Discord. Because if you have GPU acceleration, it just doesn't work. It doesn't let you screen share it. I miss Flash games, dude. Me too. I swear to God, somebody said that Flash is coming back. Isn't it like Flash? It's either Flash is coming back or something that's similar to Flash is going to be available soon. Because I know Adobe, if I recall correctly, is shutting Flash down as an entire thing. Like Flash just isn't going to be a thing anymore. which a bunch of people got really pissed off about. Okay, Phantom. I'm going to copy the exact damage values of the Halo Reach Phantom Concussive Blast. Let's go Phantom Test. We want to hit the... Flash died a long time ago. Well, yeah, Flash died web browser support-wise a long time ago, but, like, Adobe is officially just not going to update the Flash application anymore. No more creative cloud Flash. Did Flash have security concerns? Something like that, yeah. I think it was just, like, super, super bad. Bad to the bone. Where the fuck is the chin gun? Oh, here. Did I not do the chin guns? Ain't no way. New guns using HTML5 to flash emulator. Oh. Pretty smart on them. TBH, so honestly. It's using the default chin gun the whole time? Oh, wait, I'm just being dumb. I'm on the AI chin gun. No, wait, the AI chin gun is the one I want to edit. Okay, whatever. I'll edit this for now. Can we get the cool shiny star looking projectile? I was debating it. I do like the lens flares and things in Reach. The ones in 3 do look kind of weak. And if I'm going to be making it like look cooler, then I think that'll let people know. Oh, that's not a regular Phantom Bolt. That's the Reach Phantom Bolt. You're going to fucking die. Alright, I'm going to make a brand new vehicle for this. I'm going to call it Chin Gun Reach. Which needs its own weapon, and then its projectile, and then its damage, and probably a bunch of effects as well. So let's scroll into here. We have the weapon for it, which is it the default Phantom? Okay, it's not. Phantom Turret Reach. And then we need the projectile, which is Phantom Turret Projectile is going to become Phantom Turret Reach Projectile. And also, holy fuck, this projectile sucks ass, dude. It's so insane. It's ridiculous. It's got, like, crazy angular velocity on it. I need to, like, reduce the shit out of it. It's bad, dude. It's bad. I'm gonna cut it all in half. What's half of 36? 36 is 4, 20, 18, I think. Yeah, 18, 9. Forgot my times tables there for a second. Awkward. I'll just cut all that in half so it's not so insane. And then... air damage range is like 100. That's kind of bad. Eh, that's fine. What's up? Hey, what up, Hunter? Alright, the impact damage... This is where I pull out Reach. This is where I pull out Reach. So we have Phantom, Turret Bolt. I'm gonna have this be the Reach variant, because I'm just literally copying this from Reach. My cats are being so loud right now. Holy shit. Alright, vehicles, Covenant, Phantom, and I'm looking for the turret, chin gun, weapon, damage effects. So here's the impact. This is when it hits you directly. It does high explosive damage, 16 all around. Alright, I do that. So I think that's about it. What is this? Damage fall off is 0 to 1 over... over what? Oh, I guess it doesn't matter because it doesn't have any damage fall off. And then it has a second damage, and this is the AoE part, which I will grab. Detonation. And then... so this is category vehicle. What? Is that a category in here? Oh, I guess it is. Vehicle, it's set to general damage plasma turret. Meow! Plasma turret and 0.24 for the radius. Not that it matters, but I'll put it in there anyway. Lower bound 0. Upper bound 23.5. Easy, dude. And then the radius is 0.3 to 1. So it's not actually a very big explosive radius for these, honestly. And I'm just going to quickly double check before I say that that's good. I want to double check again the damage type for this, which is plasma turret. I think that's what it is here too. What? Plasma turret. Okay. Yeah, that was good. Yeah, everything looks pretty good here. Time to test it out. Do you hear him? Do you hear Mush? And do you hear him screaming in the back? Mush! He's on the wheel right now and he's screaming. Mush, what are you doing over there, man? I'm gonna go pet him really quickly. Hold on. Mush, are you spinning on the wheel? Yeah, you are. You're totally spinning on the wheel. Awesome, buddy. Good job. Bravo, man. Good job, buddy. That was so awesome. You know, whenever a chance I heard you spinning on the wheel loudly, that's so cool. You spin on the wheel, man? Go for it. Go for it, buddy. Go spin on the wheel, man. Good job, Mush. I'm proud of you, little man. Mush has a little hamster wheel. And by little, I mean it's enormous because he's a cat. And he recently learned how to start spinning on it. And he just gets so excited, he starts meowing like crazy every time he gets on it. New cat? No. Okay, well, you're definitely not blowing up any scorpions with this thing. That's for damn sure. You have a new one every time? Dude, I have 3 cats, okay? Cat number 1 is Peppy. She's right there. Then she's the girl. And then we have Mushy and Boopy, aka Blooper. Mushy's the white long-haired one. You can almost see it. Hi, Mush. Why are you screaming? Why are you screaming, Mush? He's busy. He's busy yelling really loud. Phantom test, phantom chin gun. Let me double check this is actually working correctly. Is that true, Mush? Is that how you really feel? This is the right one, right? Oh. Oh, right. I didn't even add it. Okay, now we have the reach chin gun on this thing. Dude, I'm direct hitting it like over and over. That's crazy. This thing sucks. I lied, it does not suck that much. Well, that tank was already about to blow up anyway. Scooby's been streaming for 6 hours? God damn. Did you guys see his new video? Hold on, I gotta show you his new video. He has been working so hard on getting the playtest map ready. I've gotta show you guys. It's crazy. Dude, what the fuck? The new Phantom turret using the reach style of projectile is insanely strong. My Phantom bolt have no impact effect? It does have an impact effect. I'm just really far away so you can't see it. Look. It's only using the Halo 3 one right now, but I kind of want to upgrade it a little bit to look more like the reach one. Hey, Dev on Toes! Thank you so much for 37 months, dude! Welcome back! Thank you, man. Said, whoa! It's been too long. It has been too long. It's good to see you. I hope you've been well. I'm gonna chill early stream today. I'm working on the dropships because trying to balance them a little better. Dude, do you guys hear Mush screaming in the background? Tell me you can hear that. Dude, the Phantom is like actually really fucking scary now. Oh my god. I have, thank you, W. WWW. I'm working on polishing up this map so I can get it released. I don't trust damage and hail 3 against vehicles and no driver, nor do I. It's either way less or way more, and there's never an in-between, and it sucks so much. Oh! I'm glad the Phantom's working good. I think I just want to throw this chin gun onto the AI as well. Because it'll be way fucking scarier if you're getting blasted by that. That's for damn sure. Thanks for screaming. No problem. It's really no trouble on my part. Anytime you want, I can scream. Yeah, right now. Oh, wait. This one's already using the... Okay, so that one's good. Now I just gotta put it on the blue one then. Beep. Okay, sick. Now I just need to give the AI the ability to actually, like, you know, use this weapon. No plasma cannon side turrets? Not currently. They're kind of useless. They just suck. Like in campaign, when a Phantom comes up to you and you're just one guy, it's like, oh, you gotta kind of watch out for it. In a game where there's like 16 players, it's... Why is it even... 16 players plus enemy and friendly AI? At that point, why are you even... It doesn't even matter. Might as well just be breathing on you. Am I blind? What is the name of this weapon? Shin gun is Phantom Turret. Okay, yeah. So I'll duplicate Phantom Turret weapon, and we'll put in the do the Phantom Test, Chin Gun. There's our new one. That one's good now, and then I'll duplicate the firing pattern also for the Phantom Turret. Put that in there. Now, realistically, the AIs should be able to use the new turret. We'll see, though. So, the gamers are moving out. I'm just going to see if I get absolutely cooked by the AI Phantom. Because if I do, I'm going to be terrified. Talca! It's so good to see you! Welcome back for 22 months! Hope you're having a pretty okay day. Not like an amazing one, but one where you're like, yeah, it's pretty good. Like, that's the kind of day I hope you're having. Because I'm evil. And pure joy is not something I can accept. Oh yeah, those Phantom bolts, I'm feeling it. Oh! Oh my god, that's pretty good. It's a pretty nice upgrade. Alright, well, now I feel like I buffed the Pelican and Phantom appropriately. Hopefully, I haven't made them too overpowered. We'll only be able to find out once we do the next playtest, though. That was all Banshee. It was partially Banshee. Okay, I was keeping track of where I was getting hit from. Did that Phantom have a shield? It did briefly. The red Phantom, at least, is scripted to spawn in with a shield that I trigger with a damage effect, so it looks like it's teleporting. Oh. Dude, that's scary. You're gonna melt people with this shit. Oh my god. Wait, since I gave it the... This doesn't have a chin gun light, does it? Yeah. Still is that stupid tracking thing. I gotta find the sweet spot on the weapon tracking. I think I should have gunners. Well, then maybe you should add them, because I'm evil, and I'm not gonna do that. Because it's useless. Why does this suck so much? It still orbits around them even when I make the bolts insanely slow. What the fuck, man? Jesus. They're like actually just aimbotting now. Just copy the needler values? Yeah, it's pretty much what they have now. They just, look at that, it's like aimbot. Seems a little busted, not gonna lie. The A turret? Yeah. What I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna make it so the tracking style of the weapon is gonna be, I think human tracking is the one that does vehicle only, and I'm gonna have to do that. Tracking type is no tracking. I see. That's a lie. That's a fucking lie. I'm gonna do human tracking. One of the problems stems from the camera position and the gun being so different. I don't think so for this particular case, but that has caused me plenty of issues on in other ways. Okay, setting it to human tracking does not make it work very good, so I'm going to switch it to plasma tracking. Human tracking, I think, is... I can never remember which ones are set up for vehicles versus characters, but I believe plasma tracking... Well, I thought human tracking was for vehicles, but clearly that was not the case. I'm worried that I've made the Phantom too strong. Doing human trafficking. I said tracking. How do you mistake that? You have made it too strong. I think I have. I think I have. Baby. Baby. Seems really weak to me. You know what? I'll leave it as it is right now, and then we'll do a playtest, and we'll find out if it's too strong. Easy peasy. No guesswork involved, just raw data. So raw. Also, hi, what up? Good to see you, Dishonored Americans. I feel like it's been a minute. We'll find out. We'll find out. But you know what I will do? I feel like maybe it shouldn't have tracking, frankly. Yeah, you said it doesn't need tracking. I was literally thinking that. I'm like, I really am, like, not feeling good about its tracking. Oh. I'm gonna give it like a little bit of tracking, but I don't want it doing that stupid orbiting thing that always happens. And it's doing the stupid orbiting thing. God damn it. I'm making roots skaboodly, dude. Oh my god. I'm glad you came back. I was actually gonna watch your newest video, and I got a little distracted there a second ago. Wait, I'm gonna spy on your stream. If you're watching my stream on your stream, I'm watching your stream on my stream, and you're watching me watch you.
Oh my god,
people watch you, watch me, watch you.
Tip goal.
You should make a daily tip goal. You can't hear me. Guardian Forest roots. I mean, these would be really good for Guardian Forest roots. Look how nice they look. Throw some Guardian tree textures on there. Easy done, bro.
Yeah,
look how nice that is, dude. God damn. He's cooking. I gotta ask him the specifics how he's doing this. He sent me something for it the other day, and I was just like, damn. Probably like a blender add-on. Maybe it's just splines. Like, it might just be splines done really well with geometry nodes. Thank you for the 35 months, JP. I appreciate it. We're watching Skaboodly stream right now. I knew he'd turn into a reaction streamer. True. I should just start doing that. I should stream and be like, guys, I want to make mods, and then just watch, like, Halo content for, like, hours at a time, and just be like...
Yeah, it is geometry nodes. I know you can hear me, Drake. But yes, I showed how to do this in an earlier stream.
He knows too much. He knows too much. What are you gonna react to? I'm reacting to Skaboodly. I'm just watching him. I'm watching you, Skaboodly. I see you. When does Doodle get the bald comments? Are we there yet? God, I hope it's soon, because if people call him bald, they can't call me bald.
Anyway,
there's only allowed to be one bald person on Earth at a time.
If you're still watching, Drake,
Yes.
basically it is geometry nodes, and it's crazy because I can like literally draw them onto surfaces. So like these roots, I can just go into edit mode and say draw, and like just do that, and they will draw onto the surface.
You can
I do
grease
have to clean them up a bit,
pencil in?
but like it's still crazy powerful.
I gotta go into his chat. Hold on. Where's his chat? What the fuck is his chat? Oh, there it is.
No, he's coming in my chat. Oh boy. What are you gonna say?
I'm being very kind. I'm being very generous right now. I'm calling him bald. It's a term of respect. Like, you guys call me bald out of respect. It's like, you know, it's like a strange cultural term of respect, so I'm passing it along. You know, has such a beautiful head of hair. And what about me, bro? Open your goddamn eyes! Look at this shit! Flake we ridiculous.
Hey, fuck you. You're bald.
Time to leave the stream. I can't be here anymore. I'm leaving the stream. Good stream, Skaboodly. Really appreciate you, man! The only pretty guy here. So true. Hi, Mush. What's up, buddy? How you doing, handsome man? You're so cute, little guy. Mushy, mushy, mush. What's up, man? You're so cute, buddy. Look at this little guy. This little mush. Oh, he's so cute. You forgot the permafrost suggestions channel again? No, 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 no. It's there, but it hasn't left my imagination yet. But it's real. So I'm busy, man. I'm making the mod. What would you rather have? A Discord channel or a functioning mod? Duh. It's obvious. Okay, well, the fucking tracking on these projectiles sucks weenies, so I'm just gonna turn them off. You can't hit anything with these projectiles, it's a skill issue. That's a lie, actually. It's just not hitting. Mush, you're really cute. Where's RJ gets conscripted in the military in December? I'm too old to get conscripted in the military, man. I'm turning 28 this year. Some tracking advice, lad. At this point, I might actually, because this shit was just not working. Yeah, I am going to copy the needler. I'm going to steal from Bungie again. Give me the needler. Let me see this. There's a flag to stop the orbit thing? You're kidding me. Is there really? Maybe it's can track behind itself? I had that on though. Oh, now it's just kind of like shooting off into the distance when it misses. It's also just like missing every single time. Maybe I should up it a little bit. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's strong as fuck. Good enough. Speed, angle, and acceleration matter here. For the tracking to be smooth. You're right, but it's fine. It's fine. We're chilling. Good. I kind of want more coffee, man. I'm trying to tweak. I'm trying to be tweaking. Like, I'm already tweaking, but I'm trying to be like tweaking. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting work done today. I woke up today, I couldn't focus at all. 2 cups of coffee later, suddenly I could. Crazy how that works. Snellicaning yet? We actually, no storm chasing tonight? Nah, the storms aren't near me. I thought they were, but I actually got it mixed up by a couple days. The SPC outlook is showing there will likely be storms like later tonight, but even tomorrow the SPC outlook updated. There is a minor storm risk here tomorrow, and the next day has potential. It depends if it moves, and then, well, they're not going to update the day 4 and 5 outlooks until later, but yeah, tomorrow there's a little bit of a risk, but it's nothing crazy. It's probably an overnight risk as well. So I will never storm chase at night. Fuck that. If there's a storm risk at night, I am sitting at home and hunkering down if need be. I refuse to storm chase at night. Not only can I just not see, it's just so dangerous. I think Wraith deserves an aim buff? Maybe, yeah. He's not bald. He has not been bald. Please leave it. Thank you, Joel. And you know what? I'm starting to think people in chat have a thing against bald people. Okay, that's what I'm starting to think. It's a little rude for all the bald people in the world. Not myself included in there, because obviously I have a full head of hair, but it's fucked up. Imagine though at night. It's so awesome. I mean, if I got to see it like lit up by lightning, okay, that's fine. But like a supercell came over yesterday when I was driving across town to see a friend, and it was like a weak, disorganized supercell, but I just got to see it, and I was just like, damn, man. Just, why are you so weak? Atmospheric conditions suck. Drop a tornado. It was so beautiful, man. I took a bunch of pictures of it because it was so nice. The strongest people in the world are bald? Yeah, but that's because they're bald, okay? They become bald and they go, damn, I'm bald now. Guess I have to get really buff. Huge muscles are one of the few acceptable ways to make up for the looks that hair gives you. If you have really nice hair, you don't have to be huge and buff. But if you are bald, you pretty much have to be huge and buff. You either get buff or you get ugly, no middle. Exactly. Exactly. Hair is a shockingly large factor in visual, like handsomeness. If you're a guy and you lose your hair, you have to make up for it with muscles. You have to. Hair is so important to looking attractive. Your baldness is what makes you good at modding enough to be angry about it? Oh, I thought that was my massive hyperfixations due to ADHD, but if not, hear me out. Wait, what? Do you think of a unit to defend the destroyed spire? So I wanted to do a scarab really badly, but even though players now, after the MCC update years ago, when giant tags were made to sync, I tested it out, and unfortunately AI scarabs and giants don't sync. Like, they kind of do, but they like also weirdly go out of sync, and it doesn't work. I wanted to drop a scarab. I thought it'd be sick, but no. Sadly not. I tested it in game and it bugged out. Oh, fine. Fine. I tested it a couple ways actually. Being bald, unless you can do every job like the legend. Hey, all I'm saying is Mr. Jeffrey Bezos, okay, he was bald. He got buff. What do you think I suggested the ODST drop with Albatross, giving them all vehicles? I might. And Hornet Swarm? I don't know. It's an interesting idea, but it's just a lot to set up, and right now I'm doing all Covenant AIs, so I don't know if I want to switch that up. It would be a good time to switch it up for sure. But I wouldn't trust Bezos with my kids, unlike you. I think that's a compliment, so you know what? Appreciate that. You already cut ones... Wait, you all are already cut ones you already added. Now we need less features? Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Like, the map works well and is really fun, and it's got like AI and stuff, and I'm just like, I don't necessarily want to like build up more massive features. Like, I just want to finish the map, you know? Now we got the Phantom and we got the Pelican, and I think they're working pretty damn well. I fixed all the collision model issues and upgraded their weapons. I even nerfed the Scorpion a little bit. The AIs don't keep respawning after the tower goes down. Like, everything's pretty polished at this point. Honestly, the only part that I like really need to make major adjustments to is the loadouts, because they suck. They ruined the entire game. So I'm probably just going to remove these. I might even just remove it altogether and just go back to the classic spawn style. It's just the problem with the classic spawn style is it's way better when you get to choose your spawn. It's annoying. I think... I know, I'm going to make up... sorry. I'm going to make up my mind right now. The decision that I'm making... You will not get weapons from the loadouts. Or if you do, they're going to be just standard sandbox weapons, not power weapons or anything. loadouts are cool. They are cool. The thing that I like about them is the equipment. I like that I can pick up an airstrike equipment. I like that I can grab myself like a whatever equipment. But the real issue that arises was the fucking overpowered ass weapons. In your hubris, you forgot all the core tenets of Halo. All players shall be equal in the arena. Classes is a COD element. True. That's why, the thing is, I want to give players slight specializations. Slight specializations is okay to me. Like, but I don't want to give them anything as powerful as even like a rocket launcher. And rocket launchers aren't even that strong because the missiles are so slow on this map. They don't really do a whole lot. It's more like Battlefield classes. Yeah, it is a little bit more like that. Like, for example, I want people to be able to be like, okay, well, if I'm going to grab a particular class that's going to give me maybe like an assault rifle and a magnum. You're like, well, that's kind of bad. Maybe I can grab like one with like an SMG and a brute shot. Ooh, kind of crazy. You know, brute shot's already pretty strong. Maybe I can grab another one that gives me like a carbine and like a plasma pistol or something. You know, just like some pretty standard loadout stuff that you would pretty casually pick up on a map, but that you wouldn't ever be able to pick up on a map of this size because like obviously it's just massively large. To put like piles of equipment in the spawner and let people decide where to go. Well, that's lazy and messy. What if instead you hit a button to get the weapons that you want? That's way cleaner. And besides, I already had weapon spawns around, and I'm going to keep some weapon spawns around. Deloading Hell 2? Yeah, it's very unoptimized to do that. This is, unfortunately, for better or worse, this is just not a simple Halo arena map. Dual-wielding brute shots? Hey, wait. That's kind of sick, though. That's kind of sick. That's kind of fucking sick. Oh shit, Master! Oh, thank you for the huge super chat, man. Appreciate it.
Phantom.
All right.
Not quite a lich size, but beefy enough to require a bit of team effort to take down.
It's not a bad idea.
It could slowly circle the dead spire or help push, flying down from the cliff. Just think its guns would help and look badass.
They definitely would look very badass. I would need to finish it up though. Right now the Space Phantom doesn't really it's not very polished, it's not very finished. It's probably the least polished vehicle that I added to Ultimate Forge. I would definitely need to like clean it up and enhance it a bit more, but it would be pretty sick. Even the side turrets still just shoot the main gun blast. That would go kind of hard though. That would go kind of hard. I do feel like the Space Phantom is, like you said, a nice in-between of like a Phantom and a Lich. Might be fun to work on the Space Phantom anyway. It's so underrated. I agree. Where is it? It looks so cool too. I love the visual of the Space Phantom. Ooh, and that means I would get to make like a red and blue version. Why is it so dark, bro? What the fuck? Has it always been that dark? Shouldn't this be like way shinier and brighter? Here, let me see this. Phantom. Am I blind? Where the fuck is the Phantom? There. Yeah, like compared to the regular Phantom, this thing is insanely dark. Well, let me double check the textures on this. It looks just like so off to me. $1,120. Now if we look at the regular Phantom shaders. $1,120, 20. Yeah, these are the same actually. And then what was it? Fresnel curve steepness? Well, the Fresnel curve steepness isn't necessarily. Okay, so that's got to be the textures then. Wait, what? Why is it using this gray texture? What if I make it all white? Well, definitely brightened it up, I feel. Tell me how big of a difference this is. Oh, no, that's fine. Weird. I wonder why it's so dark. Is it just the colors I picked? Is the exterior shell, I'm pretty, yeah, it's got the exact same colors as the regular Phantom. What the fuck? I'm so confused. I guess running loadout would be battle rifle and plasma pistols because you EMP and hijack vehicles. That's a good one. That'd be a really good. I feel like that'd be the best one, like objectively speaking. What's interesting is this is almost exactly the same. Wait, Phantom Exterior Raven. What the fuck? Oh shit, am I using the Fireteam Raven textures for this thing? I didn't know the Fireteam Raven Space Phantom was even in here. It's like fucking 4K. God damn, man. And also, no wonder the shell is so dark. Look how, like, this is barely reflective. That's like the reflectivity values, like, peak at like 170 in some spots, and other spots go down as low as like 70 or 60. Let me look at the regular Phantom's texture. The regular Phantom shell texture is like consistently 150 all the way across. What about tracking fuel rod loadout? Not a bad, as long as it's like pretty limited. The problem is when I do these loadouts, it's the main issue wasn't even necessarily that vehicles were getting absolutely cooked, it's that players were getting absolutely cooked. I don't want there to be weapons that are insanely good against players in the spawns. I have weapons that are insanely good against players at, like, as pickups on the map. You know, we got the CE fuel rods and the damaged carbine. Those are actually pretty damn good. Arguably too good. It's just so dark. I wonder if it's the detail map. Let me try that. That's the metal. Shell. Phantom. Shell. It even has the Phantom detail, so it's like everything's almost identical. It just, hold on. I'm gonna throw the texture into Photoshop really quickly. Hang on, I'm making a backup really quickly. So here's the base texture. It's... What? That's not right. The Phantom Diffuse gives it a gray color for the shell. The... Oh, Phantom Exterior Raven is the one I've been using. Yeah. Yeah, the shell is like a dark purple. That is not right. Master Oob, thank you for the 6! Appreciate it.
BTW fun side effect if you did do it. It would encourage peeps to capture the big gun to take it down.
True, actually, yeah. It would probably make people want to just get the fuck out and get that thing taken out as quickly as possible. That is a rather fair point. It's just really fucking dark, dude. Hello. Up the brightness like crazy. Desaturate it. Do layer, mask from transparent. Ew, it's so crunchy. What the hell, man? Alright, I have an idea. This might be kind of dumb, but I'm going to try it. I'm going to duplicate these. I'm going to merge them down. No, actually I lied. I'm going to turn the brightness... Oh, I can't turn it up anymore. Oops. I want to get everything to roughly 150. A little too bright. Let's try this. I'm gonna just reuse this brightened diffuse map for the alpha channel because the current alpha channel is so horribly ugly. I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna re-import the bitmaps as tool, objects, vehicles, space phantom, bitmaps. God damn, that's shiny now. What do you guys think? Better or worse? Might have made it a little too shiny, frankly. It definitely feels more on par with the Halo 3 Phantom, but better. I'm feeling better too. Like, the details are popping a lot more, which I'm very pleased with. Now I just gotta fix these parts here because the headphones on it are a little too dark. I'm gonna say that I might be able to possibly not even need to edit the texture for that. Let me see. I might just be able to double, like, the diffuse coefficient. Let's see. Try 4. Might be overdoing it. Let's see. I think that matches decently well. Crank it up to 8. Oh, wait, actually, that's much closer. Maybe a little too much. Let me bring it down to 6. There we go. That feels pretty good. It looks like a lot cleaner, to be honest. That specular map was really, like, nasty and messy. Oh! Apparently I didn't give this thing very much damage. It's really not doing a whole lot. The reflectivity that I did, though, the new reflectivity, the new specular map, feels so much better. Why is it so ass? I never really finished this vehicle, admittedly, which is probably why it's that ass. Excuse me. God damn. Anyway, yeah, this thing should definitely, like, just nuke the fuck out of stuff. Looks much better, though. Bless you? Thank you. I am blessed. Jesus, man. I love the turret on this thing. It looks so cool. Jesus Christ! Will the side guns be active? Yeah. Yeah, they will. Okay, I'm gonna go make myself some more coffee real quick. I'm kind of thirsty. Side gunners. Yeah, well, I gotta figure out what projectiles to give the side gunners, because as much as they actually do work and are now a very valid weapon, they have like animation and stuff, but they just fire the main cannon, which I don't believe is correct. I low-key kind of forgot what they fire and reach, but they do function. Yeah, I have it so that the turrets on the side are controlled by a single gunner and just animated together. So it just kind of saves on resources while still giving the appearance of having multiple guns. Yeah, this is a pretty good base defense, actually. I really hadn't considered the Space Phantom at all for whatever reason, but I think it's a pretty sick, like, I mean, it's a gunship. It's a scary-ass giant gunship. Now I get to have, I thought I'd see a gunship Phantom, but get your coffee. Yeah, it's clean. I get to make a red version of it, man. It'll be sick. It was raining. Are the storms here already? The storms are going to be here for the next fucking week, dude. It's crazy. Yeah, there's giant-ass storm system over on the west side of Texas right now. It's already raining like crazy outside. Oh, I lied. The rain just spontaneously stopped. Okay, that's just Texas for you. All right, give me just like 3 minutes, guys. I'm gonna very quickly go brew myself up some coffee. When I get back, I say we're just gonna work more on the Phantom gunship, aka the Space Phantom. I'll be right back. Listen to this. Peppy. You happy, Peppy? You happy? She's happy. It'll be a good storm, but we don't really get tornadoes down in Australia. Was that New South Wales? Not true, actually. You do get tornadoes in Australia. They are less common, but they are there. Okay, it's time. Not for the Space Phantom. What the fuck? You wanted the Space Phantom? I was talking about this delicious cup of coffee. Peppy. 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 She's not responding to me. She was literally 2 feet away from me and she's ignoring me. To North Queensland? We don't have no queens here in America. I don't know what the hell that is. Still not green? Any gifters? Any gifters in chat? It's so sad that you can't gift directly still. They need to add that as a feature ASAP. Why do I come back to here not the Space Phantom? Because I'm drinking coffee, and I'm the main character of this stream. And I love coffee so goddamn much. I don't know if they're being gifted today. You must pray. Pray to the Saudi Arabian oil princes, who they might grace us in this chat. Oh. Is that your Space Phantom texture destructive? The potatoes should be better. Also separated specular into color and power for you. Beautiful. We haven't hit for the 50 gifted in a while. There's actually one like last week. Yeah, like last week. No, earlier this week. Sorry, Zophie, but you sent me something I can't even use because me personally, I made this specular texture, and by making it, I mean I took the diffuse texture and I brightened it, and it looks fantastic. I have the results that I am pleased with, but thank you for sending them to me. I am appreciative of your work. Also, it's really cool that you got updated tools doing for the Fireteam Raven stuff. Like, that's low-key, high-key, extremely dope. Oh, dude, the coffee's so good. I tried coffee once, let's just say it didn't suit my taste. Coffee becomes an acquired taste. Okay, but your normals are still probably incorrect. What?! I did think the normal map looked a little funky, but like... Fuck! Okay, I'm downloading the normal map. No! Zophie, you extracted them in DDS format? No! What is add? Separated color and power for you. Norm. Oh, ho, ho. I'm seeing the textures here. I'm seeing them. You know what what I'm thinking when I'm looking at these textures? I'm thinking wowzers. That's what I'm thinking. Me, I'm thinking that. That's what I'm me. Alright, you guys can't see it, but look at these normal maps. Holy fuck. Holy fucking fuck. That normal map of yours is absurd. I'm gonna export these. Alright, that's one normal map exported. And yet another normal map exported. So what I shall do is take these normal map exports and I will place them into the bitmaps folder here. Like so. I'm going to give them a silly little name. Space Phantom Normal. Oh. No, wait. Ah! What happened? Where am I? You can full screen the file browser? What the fuck? Space Phantom Z-Bump. Space Phantom. what is it called? Exterior parts. What parts? Z bump. Okay. Now I import textures. Okay. Big bitmap. Now you guys have to look at this and tell me if this gets an upgrade or not. Because frankly, I don't know if these are going to be in any different kind of format or not. Halo Meister, that's a name I haven't seen in forever. 2 years. Halo Meister just gave a 2-year member. Thank you so much, man. Hope you're doing good. And he called me bald. Never mind. I take it all back. That's already better. I haven't even applied them yet. I don't know why the textures were shifting. I did see the textures do like a slight shift, and frankly, I don't understand that part. I just re-imported the existing textures. Alright. I'm going from the exterior Raven Z-Bump to Space Phantom Z-Bump. 3, 2, 1. Oh my god, it's way better! Holy fuck. It's so HD. Oh my god. Probably too HD. Looks too good. Oh my god. Yeah, this shit's in like 4K. I'm low-key gonna... I'm gonna crunch it down to like 2K. What resolution is this at? 2K. Every asset you have is a Z-bomb flipping. And 2K there too. Jesus. Okay, let me add it. Like I add it to the parts. Hope you're doing good, Halo Meister. It's good to see you, man. So parts Z-bump. Alright, we're gonna watch it. Jesus! He just gets it 20 subs, bro! Memberships, whatever! Thank you very much. Literally, I swear to God, somebody like fucking 5 minutes ago was just like, man, nobody's gifted like a bunch of memberships in a while. And I was like, no, this is rare, blah, blah, blah. Thank you very fucking much, man. Good God! Jesus Christ. Oh, now I gotta update these too. Wait, see this? Oh, they did it. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Oh, thank you. Holy shit. Holy flipping frick, man. I'm gonna do something crazy. Absolutely sicko wild. Unbelievable. Boom. Oh my god, it's so HD. He's nuts. Not very shiny now, though. It's been unfortunate. Oh, Halo Meister, where are you? Why are you just lurking in the chat? You're like, I'm gonna drop 20 memberships and say nothing. Hello? As written. This is the life of a gray. I'm sitting there like, fuck my stupid chud life, man. Fuck my gray chud life. Fuck. Dum dum dum. Where's my metal, dude? Where the fuck is the metal? Shiny shell. Fuck that. Where's dull? Yeah, here we go. Dull metal. I gotta make sure this stuff is, like, correct. 1.8. I have it even lower, and it's still not working well. 0.9. What? Oh, wait. Maybe that's why I gotta bring it up to 0.8. Oh, yeah. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Hello, Meister. Be like... Yeah, he do be like that. The way that he is he do be... So he's like that. He do be... Specifically... Like that. Oh, it's so shiny now. Oh! Alright, now I'm going to upgrade the normal map on here. This is Space Phantom Parts Ziba. Oh wait, I already upgraded it. Never mind. Never mind, false alarm. It's already good. Dum da dum. Dum da dum. Though the actual diffuse texture is still kind of low quality, but hey, nobody will notice. All right, now that it's upgraded with these awesome Fireteam Raven textures, I wanna give it a little ride, a little feel, see how it flies. Got it. Oh! Looks damn good. I like it. I think I like the coffee a little more, but I like this too. Hello? Ah! Chill, 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 chill! It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I think the Space Phantom's gonna be fun. I think this is a good decision. I need to see what the Space Phantom's turrets do in Reach though, because I have genuinely no clue. We have where the Space Phantom turrets. So I think they're called beam turrets, but do they actually fire beams? I don't think they even work in Halo Reach. Do these things ever even fire? Firing effects. Firing effect for sound. Okay, there's a missing effect for it, which is not promising. It uses Cov anti-air cannon round, dot projectile. Isn't that the same thing the main turret uses, though, for, like, the chin gun? Or am I tripping? Seraph projectile light volume, projectile lens flare. How fast is it? Oh, wait. Radius, blah, blah, blah. Boring, boring. It's kind of like, it's relatively slow, to be honest. It seems like it's just kind of like a little plasma bolt that it fires out. Even though they're called beam cannons. I presume they would have fired like Sentinel beams. So they just use Shade Turret anti-air. No, it's its own thing. I low-key just want to boot up Reach and see what it even does. Let's do that. Let's just boot up Reach. I want to make these drivable and see what the fuck is going on here. I think I have a flyable version of the Space Phantom already. Let me just modify that one. Go into the model. I presume these are attached via the model tag. Yeah, we have chin gun. And then we have all the attached turrets. Let me switch to beam turret, and I'll make a flyable variant. Oh. Oh, I forgot there's even one on the rear. I never added it to mine in Halo 3 because there's not really much point, but there used to be one on the butt of it too. I forget where. I think it was in the middle of like the big door. How does this thing even work? Does it like open at some point, or like that's closed? So I don't even. I would presume that's like the only way you could get in is through there. Me, I don't know. Me personally, I don't know nothing. But we'll open Forge World and see in a minute. At the very least, it would be kind of nice if they just shot like super fast. Maybe if they even had like the old anti-air turret projectiles, like the ones up here. If I even just swapped these onto it, it would be pretty good. 'Cause these are strong. If you have 4 of them, It's gonna be a nightmare. It's gonna actually just be a nightmare. We'll see, though. It'd be fun if it was CE hunter cannons. I mean, I think the chin gun on this is basically just an enormous CE hunter cannon. Pony building fix. Fine. Like, this thing is going to do a ton of damage. Right now it doesn't. I don't know what kind of damage this thing does, but it's like nothing. Yeah, I barely killed a Wraith with that. It's sad. It looks sick, though. It also has a nice animation. I vaguely recall that in Reach there were no animations for this thing properly, so I made a bunch of custom animations for it, for like firing and like opening and closing. So this is actually the most feature-complete version of the Space Phantom, and it's in Halo 3 instead of Reach. I animated the fuck out of this thing. And it even has like a little closing animation. Reach didn't have all that. That's all I'm saying. How many Scorpion shots to destroy Space Phantom? I don't know yet. I haven't decided. I'm going to balance this thing completely around this map, so. But you didn't finish it? I'm a busy guy. I have Godzillas to make. Like, damn. Sorry, maybe if you guys made a fully functioning Godzilla in Halo 3 and saved me the time from having to do that, maybe I would have had the Space Phantom done sooner, okay? Godzilla does take priority. Thank you. Thank you. Lego gets it. I'm excited to see this thing in like red and blue, though. I think it'll be kind of sick. I would very much like for Halo Reach to open now. That would be kind of cool. The Space Phantom wouldn't even have crossed your mind? I mean, it's crossed my mind many times. The problem with the Space Phantom was that I basically just had to do a shit ton of work on it, because it's like a vehicle that only appears in the space mission, meaning it's like, it's just not built for the main sandbox, like, at all. It's a lot missing from it. At this point, I think it's good, like, minus damage states. It's basically just missing damage states. But I could just give it a Scarab explosion and call it a day, and make it just disappear. Honestly, getting the Space Phantom working as an AI is going to be, like, very easy. Like, very, very easy. And that's me just TBHing so honestly. I still think you should shrink the Phantom gunboat. An interesting opinion. One that I will completely disregard. I mean, realistically, it's probably supposed to be the same size as a Phantom. It's probably just bigger for the sake of being able to see it easier on the Long Night of Solace from, like, a gameplay perspective. I'm going to assume that if I go to the lore page, though, on the Halo wiki, it's going to be like, it's actually an identical Phantom that's slightly bigger. No, that doesn't make any fucking sense. Why would anybody do that? It's definitely a gameplay thing. But also, I think I'm going to keep it bigger, because it looks more imposing. Like, a regular Phantom is kind of small. This is going to look pretty large in the air, which is kind of sick. So, for my own gameplay reasons, and because I don't want to reanimate the entire thing because it would make me cry and piss myself, I'm going to keep it large. I think I even scaled up the chin gun turret, because in Halo Reach, the chin gun is, like, really tiny because it's scaled for a default Phantom. And then this thing is really big, so the turret in Reach is, like, super tiny, so I, like, manually made the turret bigger to match the bigger model. There's a lot that went into it. So you could drop like 2 raids. You could drop another Phantom off with this thing. You kidding me? As landing gear? That's my addition. This is my own landing gear. It's my little specialty right here. Didn't come with that. It's pretty cool though. Pretty cool. Alright, does Reach finally open? Oh, it is. It is. Oh, dude, I miss Reach. I can't wait to get back to modding Reach one of these days. Halo Meister, thank you for the 20! I have no clue why oh, there it is! Thank you for the 20! Appreciate it, man. Thank you very
Banana
much.
clocks dance backwards while socks negotiate peace with spoons.
The fuck?
The moon declares itself a sandwich and time refuses to cooperate. Meanwhile, logic naps inside a teapot that hums the alphabet in reverse Morse code.
Dude, you... Thank you for the 20. That's some shit like Shio Gorath would say. What did you... Hello? What the... Vimana, thank you for the 10er! Appreciate it.
I love you, Rejected Shotgun. Can you shout out my Ultimate Forge game night? It's being hosted in your server in like 30 minutes, Plaza. Thank you.
Yeah, alright, any of you guys, if you want to play Ultimate Forge tonight on a game night, Vimana's hosting it right now in my Discord server, discord.gg/rejectedshotgun. They are playing. Thank you for the 10er, I appreciate it. You don't even have to like donate or anything if you want to. I mean, it gets my attention. But yeah, go fire writing, I agree. Go if you guys any want to play Ultimate Forge. My server has a open game night right now being hosted by Vimana on Ultimate Forge. Make sure you have Ultimate Forge downloaded. It's super fun. I highly recommend you play it. I'm a little biased because I made the mod, admittedly. But it is very fun. Go play and hang out in there. The bigger the lobby, the more fun you'll probably end up having. So go check it out. It's being hosted right now in my server in the Custom Games voice channels. Go chill there. It's pretty cool time. Shout out Vimana for hosting some Ultimate Forge. Nor, let's go play Permafrost. I can't. The current version of Permafrost is so unbalanced. It has a bunch of bugs. I fixed most of them now, but like, I haven't updated it yet. Sophie, have you even got the chance to play Permafrost yet? No, you did. Yeah, actually, I'm pretty sure you joined for like at least like 2 game nights. Now that I think about it, right? You totally did, didn't you? Well, I mean, where Jackie just scratching his head confused in my honest reaction. Listen, you guys just can't comprehend. Halo Meister's incredible intellect is just so many layers and levels higher than what we can comprehend that, frankly, I just feel embarrassed even being here. Mush? Are you on the wheel, man? I need to send you something? Yeah, I bet you do. I bet you do. Oh, we're going to check out the Space Phantom before I forget. That's why we're in Reach. Do I have the Space Phantom? No, I do not. Spawn it in. Space Phantom flyable. Beautiful. Beautiful. What I like to see. That's what I like to see. Yeah, it's actually really bright in Halo Reach. What the hell? Like, the reflections suck, but like the actual color is rather bright. Oh yeah, baby. Hexagons. Hexagons. Oh yeah. Alright, let's see. So I can pilot the space. Oh Jesus, my guns in Reach are so cursed. I gotta like clear out my shit at some point. Okay, let's see if we can make it so that I can actually fly this thing. So right now, White's flicking though. Alright, Space Phantom, don't care. Don't save. Wait. Fuck. I think I was supposed to save that. Oh! Okay, let's try that again. We're gonna swap the turrets out. Fuck. To the beam turrets. And these are gonna be the exact same beam turrets that appear in CAMO. If any of you guys can recall, do you know if on the Long Night of Solace where the Space Phantoms appear, do these things even fire? I forgot it has like a shield around it. Okay, I'll make the entry radius like 3 to drive it, and then on the turrets for the beam turret, yes they do. The sides fire, the front is a shield. Okay, I want to know what these things fire. It's called a beam turret, but I think Bungie in the end decided, the devs decided not to do a beam. Because it has something called the Cov anti-air cannon weapon, which I'm very curious about. It seems like it just shoots little pew-pew, slow kind of plasma bolts. So I'm interested to see. Invisible, driver, gunner. Camera markers, primary trigger. Entry radius. Okay, so I should be able to get in this thing. Oh, there we go. Oh my god. That's it. I got to fire one shot and then it was over. What's that, dude? What do you mean? I get to fire one bullet? Ever? Made it kind of a cool sound, not gonna lie. Well, I love being able to fire a single bullet and then never again. I'm gonna do this in slow-mo so I can watch it and kind of get an idea of what the hell this even is. Jeez, it's a really large bolt, to be honest. I mean, obviously for the sake of like space gameplay, it makes sense, but aren't the same guns on the Corvette when it shoots? This one is in a unique folder that's unique to the Space Phantom, but I believe it is named the same thing. I think they kind of just copied and pasted it, removed some of the intensity, sound, and effects, and basically just gave a watered-down version of those Corvette cannons to the sides here, so that way they still like are visible and large and made for space combat and scale, but you know, they at least feel like they fit on a side turret. I think I'll just kind of make a more simplified side turret type thing for this. That said, the coffee's finally hitting me. I'll be right back. Give me like 3 minutes, and when I'm back, we're gonna work on the Space Phantom here. Make it look nice and purty. All right, I'll be right back. It's Space Phantom time, baby! Into stream without fixing it, I'm gonna be super upset. You should be! Good! I want you upset! I'm evil! But I'm gonna be honest, if I don't do it literally right this very second, I don't think I'm gonna remember to do it. Hold on, I got this. I got this. Alright. So here we are in assembly. We're gonna get Mombasa sandbox really quickly. I gotta edit it in assembly. So the skyscraper doesn't have this issue, so I'm gonna look at it really quickly. Looking for a regular skyscraper 02. It's gonna be under the multiplayer object properties. Right now I have default spawn time 300-300. Starts on death. Okay, what about the Oni building? That's it? That's the only difference?
$5 for 5 minutes of chair stream.
What? That's all? Thank you for the 5, Halo Meister. So you want me to leave for 5 minutes now is what you're saying? I don't get to participate in my own stream? The fuck? I don't fucking like this. Oh my god, chill. I want to participate in my own stream, Halo Meister. What the flip? That's fine. That's fine. This is looking pretty good, though. Looking pretty good. I like it. Okay, well, as lovely and dandy as that is, the side turrets are still shooting enormous gigabolts, and it would probably be wise if I fixed that. Space Phantom in this map. I'm very heavily debating it, so, you know, I can show you right now. You know, obviously, it's nice, because when you have your Spire up, you've got these bad boys right here. You've got the Phantoms that spawn in, and the Banshees that also spawn in via the Spire. However, if I'm a bad guy and I come all up in here, and I'm like, I'm gonna take this shield down because I'm fucking evil, suddenly, it's a little bit scarier, okay? It's a little frightening. And then, if they're unfortunate enough, an evil, dastardly evildoer like myself will just wait for an albatross to come on down from the sky. Is it fixed? I have to upload it, but I have to do it after stream, because it'll cook my upload for the stream. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm cheat codes right now. Literal cheat codes. And then if I fly on over to the enemy base, definitely being escorted by a teammate. Definitely not just actually cheating right now. I take this bad boy right here in. Oh my god, the fucking glassing beam is here. Now, if I chill here and capture this base, the Spire is going to get destroyed, and there's no way in hell that the Banshees, anti-air cannon, or shade, the Banshee Shades and Phantoms, they will no longer spawn. Because in about 10 more seconds, this Spire is going to be destroyed completely.
Solemn verdict inbound.
It's gonna be a little hard for AIs to spawn after the frigate does its thing. I can almost see it through the giant cloud of snow it just picked up. Oh, that was crazy.
Stand by for backfire.
I want to live! Oh! Oh! It was easy. Well, now once I kill these banshees, they will never respawn again. Who is shooting me? There's still a shade up there? What the hell, man? I definitely wrote in the script that you're supposed to die. Oh, wait, no, it's an edge case. I have to solve that, actually. That's a new thing I have to script. But yeah, that is an edge case that I need to fix where... This guy's dead forever now, but he was already respawning when the tower got destroyed. So his respawning script was already running. The tower went down as he was respawning. So it was already in the process of respawning regardless of the tower, so... There's an easy way to fix that, though. I'm gonna do that right now before I forget. Hold on. I've got a pretty big brain idea for this one. I'm going to add just something really straightforward where there's going to be a second check in place on this. So when the spire goes down, it does destroy the shades, and that spire dead red to true. So the variable I'm looking for is spire dead red and spire dead blue. So we're going to go all the way down to where the AIs are on the respawner. And I think it's under Banshees, right? Banshee Phantoms here. Let me go start at the Banshees up high. Okay, yeah, Banshee red. So obviously, if the red base is down, red base Banshees don't get to respawn. So normally, in order to respawn, it's going to check for Spire dead red. But right before it does any of the spawning, I'm going to do a sleep until. And what we're going to check for is if Spire dead red is 0. And if it is, then it'll respawn. But if it's not, it won't. And so that's right underneath, right above the sleep, where it pauses. So we're gonna do the exact same thing here, but for blue Banshees. And we're gonna go to the Phantoms next. We're gonna go to the Phantom blue as well. This is basically just a double fail-safe to make sure that this is all working, because the shade turrets did not care. They just decided to spawn in the middle of the air. Did you fix the teleporters to the right team spires? Oh yeah, that wasn't a bug with the teleporters. That was a bug where people were spawning. The teleporters have always worked correctly. You just sometimes spawned in the wrong base, because I haven't like put in the time to get all the spawns working for every mode. Gun tower, BFG, that's all lovely. Where are my shades? I swear to God, the shades were supposed to be at the bottom. Am I missing this? The BFG. Gun tower blue. Gun tower red. Phantom, Phantom, Banshee, Banshee. Ghost, Ghost, Wraith. Wraith, what the fuck? Apparently I'm just blind. Oh, I see. Yeah, right. So for the shade red 01 respawn, we just, again, shove that in there. Same thing for the second shade. Just boom. And for the blue shades, we just stop them from spawning until this variable is set to true, which it never will be. So it'll just be stuck here forever. Speaking of which, I'm actually going to go through and remove that really quickly, because there's no reason for these to be spamming constantly. That's actually a lot. Alright, so lastly, got to do the Phantoms real quick. Phantom respawn. We'll have like a 1 second check. It's not a big deal. Banshees. Okay, there we go. That covers everything. Let's make sure our scripts compile correctly. Double check. No errors. All right, so now we have the failsafe in place. These guys will never accidentally spawn anymore. Oh, true. Vimana's hosting a Ultimate Forge game night right now on the server, so if any of you guys are like looking for somebody to play Ultimate Forge with, if you haven't had the opportunity to play Ultimate Forge yet and you want to, or you have played it and you're like, yeah, I can play some Ultimate Forge right now, in my Discord server, in the general VC right now, Vimana's hosting some Ultimate Forge maps on custom games. So totally go join in with them. It's really fun. I'm biased because I made the mod, but it's very fun. There's been some really good maps made with Ultimate Forge. I think you'll have a great time. There's 5 of us right now. Yeah, there's already 5, so you can start having some pretty fun maps already. Pretty fun games. Alright, so now we gotta get back to the projectiles now that I fixed that bug. I'm thinking I could just use, like, the bolts from these guys right here. But just make them bigger. Like, bigger, slower versions of those that kind of just explode on impact. Where it's kind of like, pew, 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 pew. Like, very heavy, very slow. That'd be kind of cool. Be pretty fucking epic. Then they'd probably need to do like a decent amount of explosive damage as well. This thing is gonna be scary, man. This thing is gonna actually be scary. I'm gonna have to give it a lot of health. So just a heavy AA shade turret variant. I mean, that's pretty much what it is in Reach. The projectiles are just massive visually. They don't need to be that massive in this map because we're not in like a gigantic space area, thankfully. But yeah, pretty much. So Space Phantom turret, beam turret uses the beam turret weapon. And I didn't customize it at all as far as I recall. I believe it still just fires the chin gun projectile, which I'm going to swap out now. So we'll go into Shade Reach, Flak Cannon, and I'll yoink the projectile temporarily. Space Phantom Beam Turret projectile. So I'm going to edit it to be more similar to how it is in Reach. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn its speed way down. Way down. I believe its speed is... Oh, it's not that bad. It's 75. It's 50 in Reach, so that's still pretty fast. Let's see. Let's see how this acts. Oh, I gotta refresh. Yeah, again, it's probably gonna be pretty small. But I'll need to change it visually. I am going to change the sound. Sorry to say, but it does need a different sound. It's going to be very misleading if the gigantic main cannon sound is playing off the side as well. What does it sound like in Reach? I'm going to refresh and see. What's happening? Nope. What the fuck was that noise it made? I don't even think it makes a sound when it fires. Okay, it makes no sound, so I get to just make one up. Fine by me. Let's take this projectile effect that the Reach Shade Flak Cannon uses. I'm going to yoink it over to the Space Phantom. We'll do turrets, beam turrets. I'm going to do a little FX folder in here for the projectile. Copy that folder so we can quickly go to it. And we're going to edit it and make this thing big as fuck. So I believe it, yeah, it's literally just a light volume. That's perfect. So turrets, beam turret, FX, And then I'm pretty sure I can just make it like twice as long, twice as wide. Length 3, thickness double. Don't know, let's see. Excuse me. That's a pretty mean looking. And then obviously the explosion when it impacts would have to be much larger. The current explosion on impact is sad. It's fucking pathetic. But we can definitely make it better. Maybe have it like a... Well, I don't want to do like a Wraith explosion or anything like that necessarily, but something a little cooler. Impact damage, we'll deal with that later. But detonation effect right now is the Shade Flak Cannon explosion, which is sad. I'm thinking... I'm gonna do this. We're gonna go tags, FX... Scenery effects, and I want to grab the explosion. I'm going to do Cove Explosion large. And I'll call this impact. And then I'm just going to go in here and I'm going to just remove anything relating to like crunchy sounds and extra lights and stuff because it's a very cinematic thing. So we don't want the Covenant damage sound. We don't want the light on it, probably, because that's going to be really heavy and expensive. Decal's fine. The screen effect is fine. What does this sound like? That's fine, I guess. So there's a bunch of flashing and explosions and bing, bang, boom. Alright, let's see. Let's see how that works. That's not bad. It's definitely a reasonably large explosive impact. I'm thinking about what you did after sort of loop. I think I was just jumping on time with Strato until he passed by in the distance. Oh, you mean like a secondary Strato event? Are the epic events going to stay? How are they currently? Right now, it's the glassing beam comes in and just like fucking annihilates the center of the map, and then the Strato center just kind of comes in and floats over everything. It's fucking cool. Alright, I'm going to edit the weapon here. I think this is overall fine, but I think the main issue with the impact event right now is that the sound that it has is just kind of stupid. It uses the LOD Phantom Destroyed sound, which is... I don't even know. I'm just going to give it a regular explosive sound, which should be under, like... I don't know, it's under one of these. Let's do game sound effects. It's not game sound effects, yeah, that's like UI stuff. It should be under... There is a special folder for this that I... Oh, visual effects, there we go. And I'm just going to do... Halo 3 large explosion. That's fine. And then we gotta speed this thing up, because frankly this weapon fires way too slowly. Rounds per second is 1. I'm gonna at least double it. Oh. I want to get a good angle here. Bro. Not cool. That seems like a fair speed to fire at. But admittedly, its range is low. is a good way to test. Oh, the damage isn't very high right now. I think it's a pretty good speed. That's cool. Please don't get... Yeah, this thing's not gonna get tracking. Don't worry. That's not happening. I'm not gonna get this thing tracking. Absolutely fucking not. I'll increase its range to like 300. Oh, you know, it's not even that. It has a timer. That's why. I'm not gonna give it a timer. It does need increased damage, though. Because this thing is going to be relatively inaccurate, I think I'm just going to make it not really have a whole lot going on in the... Yeah, I don't know what I was going to say. I completely forgot. But we have impact damage and detonation damage, so that's cool. And copy these. So I'll put this in our beam turret. I'm thinking I should like quadruple the damage on this. So this would go 26 to 52. The impact damage itself, I'll just double it, I guess. And then I'll wait for some ghosts to come by and test it on them. Not that strong yet currently. His Wraith is taking some heavy hits and it's not really giving a shit. I was hoping it'd be a little stronger than that. Alright, let me double it like I was going to do before. 52 and 52. Get back here. Get back here! What did I miss? I'm making these side turrets very strong. They definitely need a cool firing sound, though. As much as I love this firing sound, it's going to be really misleading when you hear this thing and the chin gun firing as well. Oh yeah, sorry to not answer your question, Lego. I missed it. Yeah, once the Spire goes down, one of these guys will spawn in each team. So you'll have these side turrets that can just rapidly fire as much as they want, plus the driver of the Space Phantom will be able to fire as well, which is actually... I don't have the damage set up correctly on these things yet, but it'll the AI driver will be just absolutely blasting with these massive mortar bolts. That'll do a ton of damage. So if you get hit by them, you're going to be pretty fucked. This thing is going to be scary. already pretty strong. Holy shit. How many shots would it take to destroy a Falcon with no driver? Missed. And it's gone. And it's gone. That's ridiculous. Are those tracking as well? I think they currently are, yeah. They are not going to be in the end. I mean, it's going to be an AI using this anyway, so you won't really have to worry about it. Holy shit. As long as you don't get directly hit by these, you can't be too worried, you know? I'm gonna have to have some kind of like look to this thing with like lens flares or something that just like screams danger to you. I'm gonna have to give it like a really ominous sound. Right now it's just using regular phantom sounds. I want to give it like a hybrid between like a regular phantom sound and maybe like either the Lich or like a Covenant carrier or something, just to like differentiate its loop. I think that would go kind of hard. Damn, the storms are going crazy around here. Hold on, I'm nerding out. I gotta check the SPC outlook, see what's going on. They haven't updated tomorrow. Minor tornado threat, W. Well, they upgraded some of the hail for Monday. And Tuesday and Wednesday are unchanged. Damn. Maybe a deeper sound? Yeah, I'm thinking I'm probably gonna have to mix up something myself to make it, like, sound cool. I want to do, because, like, the Covenant carrier sound is really ominous, but it's, like, really powerful. I want to get, like, a maybe lighter pitched version of that mixed along with the regular looping sound of this thing. Excuse me. Goodness gracious. What about the H2A Phantom sound? I'm pretty sure it's just a Reach Phantom sound, isn't it? What does the H2A Phantom sound like? I guess I could just answer that by opening Halo 2 sound files. Is there an H2A? Oh, sound remastered and renamed. That's right, so it doesn't build. Vehicles. I don't know if I can listen to these now, actually, because I think being in the wrong folder. Let's see. Phantom engine left. It's one layer. What about the other one? Ooh. Wait, those together might go kind of hard. What's the banking sound like for the H2A Phantom? What music is playing? We're listening to No More Dead Heroes from the Halo 3 soundtrack. Oh, yeah, wait, the hover as well. What does hover sound like? This is the standard hover. I guess. Guess we could use that. It's a little weird, but I suppose. How do I rip these, actually? I don't know how to rip H2A. I've done it before, last time I did it, I think it was for the Halo 2 Anniversary Scarab Sounds. I did that like years ago. Maybe I can just find it on the archive drive. What would it be under? Maybe all Halo models? No. I totally forgot. There was a sound. There was an audio drive somewhere. Fuck. Completely forgot. What was that? Damn! Latin Enjoy, thank you for the 1 month at Forerunner tier. Holy shit. Oh, it's you, Leopard King. Welcome. Holy shit. 1 month at Forerunner tier is crazy. Thank you so much for the very huge membership. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. Thank you very much, dude. Fuck. Kind of wild. Gah. I know not why you've changed your name, but it is a dark world. There's probably some deep secret reason. I'm gonna go to the Halo archive really quick and see if there is a drive for sounds. I totally forgot. Maybe the sound ripping has like some pinned message. Wait, what is this? Let me see. Wait, what is this? Ooh. How did I grab my H2A sounds, man? I did this ages ago, dude. I literally cannot remember. But I'll worry about the sounds later, I guess. As long as this thing is actually functioning, I'm pretty happy. Jonas Caboodle's doing a stream? Hell yeah, he is. Press play and record Audacity. It's not the only way. I've extracted H2A sounds before. I got the raw sounds for the Scarab. I used like some ancient tool, but I forget what it was. I was able to get the classic Halo 2 sounds and the H2A sounds. It was really easy, actually. Reclaimer, it might have been Reclaimer with batch extraction. I don't remember for sure. God, it was so long ago. I wish I remembered. I sent you the sounds for Scarab H2A? No, I got them before you sent me them. And there was also a drive that had all the sounds as well. Somebody had a Google Drive with every H2A sound on top of that. It's from years ago, though. Is there no longer a channel in here for Google Drive stuff? He's got an insane workflow? Yeah, he does. It's actually crazy. Okay, this one doesn't have it. I might have something here. Hold on. Wraith Turret, and Amber Clad, MLX, Shade, Uber Chassis, Banshee Bus, Gravity Throne, H2A Scarab. Okay, so this one isn't it. Shit! I don't think it's in here. I don't want to give up, but I also probably won't be able to find it very quickly, so I'm not gonna bother you guys watching with all that boring crap. I'm gonna make sure the Phantom. Nah, you know, I think the AI Phantoms can stick to having maybe like the default Phantom bolts. Might be a bit much if I gave them the new upgraded reach style ones. Yeah, if you guys want to play Ultimate Forge, the game night is going to my Discord server right now. A bunch of people are playing. Pretty sick. That is not right. There's no way. Does this really have the... What in the world am I seeing here? You know what? I don't know. Nor do I care. New cut? Oh, I got my hair cut a while ago, but yeah. I was to be a living ghost and was gifted me bow mortals. That's true, Tacky. That's true. People don't realize you're actually the second coming of Jesus Christ. You are the Messiah of the Christian religion. I think that's how that works. Good luck. I believe in you. No pressure. Halo currently sucks. There is no God. He's testing us. He's just testing us. He'll allow for a good Halo to be made again eventually. He's just testing us right now. That's all. Sad day for the Grey Gang? No, if you got a great name, if you're not a member, there's an Ultimate Forge game night happening right now on my server. Everyone's allowed to join. You should go join if you want to play some Ultimate Forge. It's pretty sick. Cool mod video game. Big video game, big mod. Oh my god, it's Godzilla. I love that guy. That's so cool. How did he get there? Look at him go, man. He's so cool. He's just stepping on stuff, man. He's angry. Oh my god, he's gonna go over the edge. Godzilla, no! No! That was really sad. Alright, guys. I think I'm going to jump off for the night. I'm going to start tomorrow's stream with a bunch of Space Phantom stuff. We're going to hook up the scripts for the Space Phantom to spawn in right around the base when after it goes down. I'll probably give it like a minute delay before the Space Phantom spawns. That'll probably work out well. Sorry, I got to leave early tonight because I'm going to a friend's birthday party tonight, and it starts in like 5 minutes, so I'm going to go get ready and be fashionably late. That said, I do hope you guys enjoyed this shorter stream today. I'm going to try streaming earlier like I did today tomorrow as well, so I don't know. I hope you guys enjoyed. It was fun. We'll get this rolling. By tomorrow, we're going to not only do the Space Phantom and get that fully implemented, but also I'm going to do the rework of the loadout system. My goodness. And then we'll probably do a playtest by the end of tomorrow, which will probably be in the evening time, right around now, maybe like an hour later from now, but tomorrow, right around this time. All right, I'm out, guys. Thank you for joining me today. I'll see you tomorrow. I hope you're there. I'll miss you. But yeah, I'll see you guys then. Have a wonderful rest of your night, you guys. See you tomorrow. Go ahead, edit it down there. All right, bye, guys. Goodbye.